customers are asking us for EPDs, environmental product declarations, and carbon reduction plans on what we're actually going to be doing as a business. So all of those items bring us to look at what can we do as a company in order to achieve some of these things, and PV is one of those things that we looked at as a sustainability solution. And also we have to put forward things that we'll be doing in our business in order to reduce our impact on the environment. The PV, we've got that installed on 12 of our properties at the moment, and we've got another 3 that we're currently looking to install PV on. Of course, there's an overall cost reduction as far as our utilities are concerned. The amount we save in the electricity, it's a good amount of money. What it has done is it's meant that the payback period that we would have initially been looking at, which was around about 6 to 7 years, has probably come down to around 2 or 3 years. A lot of this is to do with the increase in energy prices. When we wanted to first look at installing PV into one of our factories, we went to 3 different companies. One of the companies, NRG, were responsive, so we were getting good answers from them on what we wanted. And also they'd done some work for another company that we knew, so we were able to go to them and have a discussion around what their thoughts were on NRG, and they came back with positive responses for us. In the end, cost and also the knowledge of them being somebody that we could trust based on previous experience meant that that's why we ended up using NRG. Initially what we would do is get the survey done for the property. We would provide the current energy usage. They would provide an estimate based on that would then give us all the detailing that we wanted. It would show the payback, how each stage of that would work. So it's all relatively straightforward, and once you've done one, it's kind of the same format for all the other properties, so it then becomes a kind of a standard process almost. There's not a lot of disruption to what we want to do on our site, so it doesn't really impact too much on our manufacturing. We haven't had to allow in our manufacturing process for downtime while the system's switched over. The bit that we like as well is a kind of an online system whereby you can look at each site, and it will show you what energy you're taking from the grid, what energy the PV is providing, and the overall percentage that is provided by solar. Phase 2 for us is when we introduce batteries into the system, because obviously for 2 days out of 7 we're generating electricity on Saturday and Sunday, and we're not using any of it. The other thing that will be a benefit to us with batteries is that our new electric plant that we're putting in charges overnight, so if we can actually generate electricity, store it in the batteries, we can then use that harness power overnight to charge up the electric vehicles for the next day working. I would say if you're thinking of using PV, I'd definitely give it a go. I can't see that you would lose out on it. NRG have been a good partner for us in achieving what we wanted.